All right, top of the top, family. Top of the morning, everybody. Top of the finish of the week to everybody. How you start is how you finish. I hope your week is finishing strong. Just tapping in with y'all, man. I am still here in Norristown, Pennsylvania for several different reasons. I just found out that, well, I found out yesterday that I went into violation Wednesday. So I'm gonna kind of break down and explain some of, I guess it just depends on your perspective if you want to look at the cons of the business or lack of understanding or just making a mistake or lack of comprehending, you know what I'm saying, equipment, whatever, however you decide to look at it. I understand it. I know what I did. I know what I did wrong. I take accountability for it. So it's all good. So Wednesday, I started in, I believe it was, I'm pretty confident it was Jasper, Tennessee. And I drove all day. I had like a 9.5, 10-hour drive left. And I drove all the way to New Jersey. Stayed in New Jersey for the night. Woke up Thursday morning. Went and tried to deliver my load. That was a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, there was a bunch of stuff going on with that too. They didn't have the address right, ended up having to get another address, get a hold of the company. It was a bunch of stuff going on, but eventually got the load dropped off. So long story short, I get a call from a DM, which is the dispatch manager, telling me that he's gotten emails from safety and logs department explaining to him that I went into violation by like 3 or 4 hours the previous day, Wednesday. So backing it up, Wednesday, remember I drove from Birmingham, stopped in Jasper, Tennessee Tuesday. Wednesday, I woke up, I had like another 9.5, 10-hour drive, drove all day, stopped in New Jersey for the night. So Wednesday, my ELD device, I'm gonna show it to y'all. My ELD device, damn, if I can get it off. This is the ELD device. This is what I see every day. If you see, you know what I'm saying, you got something keeping up with how long you have until you take a break. Remember the 11 hours a day I told you that I'm allowed to drive, and then total shift, you know what I'm saying, it's 14 hours. You can't be on duty or work for more than 14 hours a day. So this is what keeps up with my time every day. This is what I'm referring to and going, you know what I'm saying, by throughout my day. So Wednesday, man, my ELD wasn't working. That was also my fault. I don't never turn the damn thing off or never log out. So it's a machine. It's you know what I'm saying, it's an electronic. So I need to get in the habit of turning it off and resetting it every day. So Wednesday, it was tripping. Like, it was glitching. You hear me? So all throughout the day, I noticed that, well, I ain't gonna say all throughout the day. Eventually throughout the day, I noticed that it wasn't tracking my drive time. So this truck has a sensor to where once you drive over 5 miles per hour, it immediately kicks you into drive time. No matter what duty status that you're in, once you drive over 5 miles per hour, like literally the moment your dashboard says you 6 miles per hour, it clicks you into drive time. So it's done this before, and usually when I stop or use the restroom, run in the store, whatever the case may be, it resets itself. Me expecting it to do that, remember I told you expectation gets you let down and killed. Expecting it to reset on its own, I should have reset it myself or called in, explained to them what was going on, and had them reset it, whatever the case may be. So I didn't do that. So I'm driving all day and I noticed that it's only keeping up with my drive time and my total shift. It's not keeping up with how long I have until a break. So on top of the 11 hours a day that I have to drive, within the first 8 hours of me being on duty, or after the first 8 hours of me being on duty, you can do it before as well. sometime within your first 8-hour period, you have to shut down for 30 minutes consecutively and stay in one spot. Now, on a regular day, when I'll just be waking up to either pick up or drop off, this wouldn't be an issue, because once I get to my customer, I immediately go into off duty. I'm there for at least 30 minutes, whether it's, doing my scrapping, my tarping, getting my truck together, whatever the case may be. So that break is usually taken care of, So on days like Wednesday, when I'm driving across the country, I don't have that crutch, if you will. I don't have that opportunity, if you will, to, go into that break. So, man, I drive all day. I'm sure I stopped 2 or 3 times. So that was my wife and one of my kids calling me. But anyway, I drive all day, 9 to 10 hours across the country. Like I said, remember, I didn't recognize that it's not keeping up with my until break time. But I'm so used to, I've seen it do this several times. So I'm just expecting it to reset itself. Never resets itself. So not even being conscious of it, not thinking about it, because I done stopped. I'm going on, I'm going on by my day. I'm trying to get to my destination. For one thing, I never stopped for 30 minutes consecutively. Even though I stopped multiple times, I never stopped for 30 minutes continuously. So they explained it to me this, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm taking accountability. I'm like, yeah, it wasn't nothing that nobody did. It was my fault. I knew the ELD was tripping. I didn't think to reset it. I didn't think to reach out. I was just expecting it to reset itself. So hell yeah, I drove, across the country. I didn't drive. They originally thought I drove 11 hours consecutively. And I was like, no, I stopped. Y'all can track me. I ain't got nothing to hide. The truck got a GPS on it. Check the GPS. You'll see why I stopped a few times. But I'm pretty sure I didn't stop for 30 minutes consecutively. So they track it, check them, saying you good. You didn't drive for 11 hours, but you did drive 8 hours without taking a 30-minute break. I was like, damn, you're right. That's my fault. Cool, whatever. So the next thing he was like, we're gonna have to shut you down for a week. I was like, damn, a week? So, it is what it is, man. I took accountability for it. He was like, yeah, man, it's gonna take at least a week for that violation to fall off. Being that it's such a big violation, it was more than 3 hours or 3 or 4 hours, whatever the case may be, how it looks. I understand what you're saying. I know exactly what happened, but the way that it looks on your logbook, if you was to get pulled over by DOT, they can choose to believe you or not believe you. And from there, with you being, with it being a violation on your laws that you nor me can edit, it's gonna be consequences that come behind that. So at the end of the day, it's about some money. But nevertheless, it's my fault. It's on me. I respect that it is what it is. So I am right now presently waiting for somebody to show up. Supposedly there's going to be a PNS guy, a PNS trainer from out this way that shows up. He's going to drive my truck to another terminal, either in Pennsylvania or in New Jersey. I'm not sure just yet. And next Thursday, I'm going to have to fly back out here and get my truck. So it is what it is, man. It's all good. Like I said, I ain't really into the complaining. I take accountability to accept, the consequences of my actions. So be it, so forth. So yeah, man, I'm just waiting. I'm actually being forced into a little vacation, but it's all good. I just look at it like I'm go home and give my lady a little break, for the next week of just being the only one there with the kids all day. And I know how to make money other ways. I'm not gonna be able to just sit still and just sit at the house for 7 straight days. So I'll probably get out and do some Uber or Lyft, for some part of the day for the next week or so. but I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna make some type of money. I have to. I'm just wired like that. I have to make money every day. Like I have to. So, or I desire to. But yeah, man. So being forced into a little vacation, a little unexpected vacation for 7 days. But it is what it is. I ain't doing no tripping. I ain't doing no complaining. I'm a man. I take accountability for my actions or lack thereof, and I just roll with it. I ain't doing no complaining. They didn't force me to keep driving. You know what I'm saying? They didn't not keep up with my time. So it is what it is. So yeah, man. I am still in Norristown. I feel like I've been out here forever. You hear me? But still in Norristown, man. Waiting for somebody to come pick up my truck. I'm gonna actually catch an Uber to the airport, and I'll get to fly back home. And then in a week, I'll fly back out here, somewhere out here, get my truck, and you know what I'm saying, keep it moving from there. So just kind of giving y'all, just kind of explaining to y'all, you know, some of the pros and cons of the business, and some of the things that if you don't understand, you have to make sure that you understand and really comprehend. But like I said, I was fully knowledgeable. I know how to work this damn thing, and I understand, you know, when I'm supposed to take a break, and how long I'm supposed to drive, and how long, you know, so I can drive until I need to take a break. So it is what it is. I wasn't doing no tripping. So yeah, man, I'm just waiting to catch a flight. At this point, I'm interested to see if they're gonna actually keep their word and I actually catch a flight today. I'm already prepared for that too. So we gonna see. But just the pros and cons of the business, man. Ups and downs. Life be life, and it is what it is. Either you're gonna roll with it or you're gonna complain about it. And I'm allergic to the latter. So, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no complaining. So, just checking in on y'all, man, giving y'all an update of what I got going on. So, if anything else changes, I make sure I update y'all and let y'all know what's happening, what's going on, and I'll be sure to kind of, you know what I'm saying, document the rest of my day when I get to the airport, and once I do make it home, and you know what I'm saying, and then from there once I do make it back to my side of the country, take me back to that south, man, and then from there, once I you know what I'm saying, make it home to my wife, to my lady, and my babies. So it is what it is. You know, ain't nothing to complain about. Accountability is key. And, you know, there's consequences with everything. So, it is what it is. Just updating y'all, though, man. You know what I'm saying? And showing you the other side of the business. You'll be so surprised. Some of the craziest, unexpected, unthinkable things that, you know, you have to deal with and that you go through with, you know what I'm saying, in this business. So it's not just driving. I keep trying to tell y'all that it's not just driving. You know what I'm saying? There's real federal laws that you have to abide by, and there are real consequences behind those federal laws if you violate. So that's it for me, man. I'll tap in with y'all later and update y'all on how the rest of the day go. Love and respect.